It's hard to believe that in 1902, the same year Indy's iconic Soldiers and Sailors Monument was dedicated, Joe Starr opened a tavern that was destined to become what the James Beard Foundation dubbed an American classic. Before the Indy 500, before the Pacers and the Colts, before Indianapolis was on the map, Joe was selling shrimp cocktail and 10-cent draft beers at this very location. This place endured world wars. It survived Prohibition. It thrived when the trains delivered hordes of passengers through Union Station, and it persevered when the streets were empty. Indy has changed a lot over the years, and St. Elmo has grown with it. It's expanded and refined and become a quintessential stop for celebrities, athletes, politicians, titans of business, and everyday folks seeking a taste of the good life. They come for signature cocktails and a vast wine cellar. They come for premium steaks. They come for the restaurant's singular appetizer, a sinus-clearing shrimp cocktail that delivers an iconic blast of heat. More than anything, they come for me and the team of service professionals who ensure every person stepping through these doors walks away feeling like a VIP. Welcome to St. Elmo Steak House.
St. Elmo Steak House started as Joe Starr's Tavern back in 1902, and it was a simple tavern in this location. At some point it transitioned more from a simple tavern to a restaurant, and that's when he changed it over to St. Elmo Steak House. He ended up selling it in the early 40s to another tavern owner named Bert Condon, and that was a short transition before Harry Roth and Isadora Rosen were able to buy it. 1947 essentially is when that group was together. Harry and Izzy didn't have any family that was interested in it, and so my dad was able to acquire St. Elmo Steakhouse in 1986, and I joined in 97, and it's that city restaurant that we all feel like we are stewards of.
You know, a lot of our patrons travel around the country, you know, that's their job, and they come here, they see the same faces year in and year out.
When someone walks through the door, I take a lot of pride in being that first person they see. There's been jokes that I'm the Walmart greeter of St. Elmo. Standing at the front, greeting everybody, talking to people when they walk in the door. There's a small vestibule. A lot of times we'll have large parties kind of gather in there. Building the relationships from that moment is a source of pride for all of us.
And we know that an evening out to dinner at an old world steakhouse is not going to be an inexpensive proposition. But you walk out of here paying a check knowing that you got more than just what came on your plate.
The St. Elmo Shrimp Cocktail has been with us since day one, as far as we know, from conversations with Harry Roth and the picture of Joe Starr behind the bar. And I'm so glad he made it with fresh ground horseradish. And it wasn't something for everybody back then, and I'm sure people were like, why are you making it so extreme in its spiciness? And I think we're all glad that he did, because it's turned into that iconic item.
The most beautiful thing about St. Elmo Shrimp Cocktail is that it is tied to the quintessential steakhouse. So with that comes a lot of machismo, a lot of male bravado that comes in, and anytime you lead with it's famous and it's hot. Glenn, don't tell me about hot. I eat hot food.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, but I'm
The
telling
Texans
you,
and all
the
those.
Texans, and I eat chili peppers, and I'm like, it's a different brand of heat. This isn't the burn that goes down; it's the burn that goes up. And they don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna plagiarize that. That's good. That's good.
But they will jump right in, and I'm like, you know what? I told you the pool was deep. If you want to jump in, then by all means.
And one thing we did was never put a St. Elmo Steakhouse in Columbus or Nashville or whatever. This is going to be the only St. Elmo Steakhouse, and that's, I think, really important that it stays one of a kind. And certainly we could, if I guess we wanted to, get approached about that type of thing. But it feels like
Monthly.
This is an Indianapolis institution, and it needs to stay that way. And that's probably the best way that it will survive another 123 years.